The shocking mistakes everyone makes when eating sardines. Most people have no idea. Most people think sardines are one of the healthiest foods on the planet, and they are, but only if you eat them the right way. And the truth is, almost no one does. Seniors especially rely on sardines for heart health, brain health, and strong bones. Yet the very way they prepare or pair them can silently raise inflammation, spike sodium, or block nutrient absorption without realizing it. You may not feel the effects immediately. They build slowly, the same way quiet pressure builds inside a vessel long before anyone feels the damage. And that's why today's video is so important, because sardines can transform your health or quietly work against you, depending on a few habits most people have never even questioned. Some mistakes are obvious, but mistake 3 is so surprising, so deeply misunderstood, that even people who eat sardines every week have no idea it's harming their joints, digestion, or circulation. If you've been feeling bloated, stiff, or unusually tired after eating sardines, it might not be the fish. It might be the mistake you're making with them. And once you learn how to avoid that mistake, sardines turn back into the superfood they were meant to be. Simple, affordable, and incredibly healing for people over 60. Before we dive in, I'd love to know who I'm talking to. Where are you watching from, and how old are you today? Your comments help me understand who I'm helping, and they remind me that every viewer here has a unique story, a unique body, and unique needs. Because even the healthiest food can become stressful for the body if used the wrong way. And sardines are no exception. But once you understand these 6 mistakes, everything changes. Your digestion improves, your energy rises, and even your circulation begins to feel lighter and more awake. So let's begin and uncover the shocking truths hidden behind one of the world's most misunderstood superfoods. Mistake 8. Eating sardines. Without enough hydration, most people enjoy sardines without drinking enough water alongside the meal, unaware that the high protein and natural sodium in the fish require more hydration than the body usually demands. When you eat sardines without proper fluids, the kidneys must work harder to filter the concentrated nutrients, creating a quiet strain that builds up especially in people over 60. This dehydration slows circulation, thickens the blood slightly, and makes it harder for omega-3 to reach the heart and legs where it does its healing work. Many seniors feel unusually tired, thirsty, or stiff after eating sardines, and they blame the fish, not realizing their body was simply asking for more water. Without hydration, even the minerals inside sardines, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, become harder for your body to use, leaving your muscles and joints feeling heavier than they should. Dehydration also increases the chances of leg cramps at night, because sodium becomes concentrated in the bloodstream, while potassium drops quietly in the background. And when inflammation is already present, lack of fluids worsens it, making joints feel tighter, digestion slower, and the chest slightly more pressured after eating. But the moment you pair sardines with enough water, everything in the body shifts toward ease instead of strain. Hydration helps your kidneys flush excess sodium smoothly, protecting your blood pressure from unnecessary spikes that often go unnoticed. It keeps your blood vessels flexible, allowing circulation to flow down to your feet and hands with more warmth and less heaviness. It supports digestion, helping your stomach break down the healthy fats and nutrients inside each bite of sardines. And it allows omega-3 to travel freely, reducing inflammation and supporting clearer thinking, calmer joints, and steadier energy. This simple act, drinking enough water before or after your sardine meal, may be the smallest habit of all, yet it quietly determines how well your body receives every benefit the fish offers. Mistake 7. Storing sardines the wrong way. After opening. Many people open a can of sardines, eat a portion, and simply place the rest back into the fridge inside the original metal can, unaware that this small habit changes the entire chemistry of the food. Once the metal is exposed to air, it begins to oxidize, and that oxidation leaks into the oils and flesh of the sardines, quietly damaging the omega-3s your body relies on to protect the heart and joints. Instead of calming inflammation, oxidized oils create more of it, leaving seniors feeling more bloated, more stiff, or more tired the next day without knowing why. Even the taste becomes sharper and more metallic, a sign that the healthy fats are breaking down faster than your body can benefit from them. For people over 60, whose circulation and digestion are more sensitive, this breakdown can be enough to disturb the stomach, raise inflammation, or cause discomfort in the chest long after the meal is over. The nutrients inside sardines are fragile, and once exposed to air, they require a safe container, not the leftover can, to stay stable and supportive for your body. Moving the remaining sardines into a glass jar or a sealed ceramic dish keeps the oils fresh, the flavor clean, and the omega-3s intact. Even the minerals in the bones stay more stable, giving your joints and heart the nourishment they were meant to receive. When stored properly, the sardines remain light on the stomach and gentle on your system, instead of becoming heavy or acidic after a few hours. Many seniors don't realize that their discomfort after eating leftover sardines comes not from the fish itself, but from the way it was stored. A single small change, transferring it to a proper container, can transform tomorrow's meal from something inflammatory into something healing. Your body knows the difference, and it responds with more ease, more clarity, and more energy when the food is kept safe from oxidation. And once you experience that clean, fresh feeling after eating properly stored sardines, you'll never go back to leaving the leftovers in the can again. If you're enjoying this video, tap subscribe and tell me in the comments where you're watching from. Your voice helps shape the next videos we create together. Mistake 6. Eating sardines straight from the can without rinsing. Many people open a can of sardines and start eating immediately, believing that everything inside is equally healthy. Yet the liquid they're packed in often carries more sodium and preservatives than your body can comfortably handle. When you eat sardines without rinsing them, that excess salt enters your bloodstream quickly, tightening your arteries, raising your blood pressure, and making your legs and ankles swell in ways you may not connect to the fish at all. For seniors whose kidneys and circulation are more sensitive, this hidden sodium load can be enough to cause fatigue, headaches, or a heavy feeling in the chest within hours. Sardines themselves are nourishing, but the brine or oil they sit in can silently work against the very benefits you're trying to gain. Rinsing the sardines takes only a few seconds, yet it removes a large portion of the salt that strains your heart and bloats your stomach after the meal. This small habit also reduces the metallic aftertaste that many people dislike, allowing the natural flavor of the fish to shine without overwhelming your palate. Even the texture changes, softer, cleaner, and easier to digest, especially for seniors who struggle with heavy foods at night. And when the salt load is reduced, the omega-3 fats inside the sardines can finally do their job, calming inflammation instead of fighting against the effects of too much sodium. You may even notice that your hands and legs feel less puffy the next morning, because rinsed sardines don't pull water into your tissues the way salty canned liquid does. Your blood pressure may feel steadier, your chest lighter, and your digestion calmer after the meal. It is such a small adjustment, yet it transforms sardines from something tiring and bloating into a clean, heart-supporting, joint-soothing food. Even doctors in Japan and Europe encourage rinsing before eating, because long-term sodium overload is one of the silent contributors to vascular aging. And once you try this tiny change yourself, you'll understand how one quick rinse can completely change the way your body responds to sardines. Mistake 5. Pairing sardines. With the wrong foods, many people eat sardines with bread, crackers, pasta, or sweet sauces, thinking it's a harmless combination. Yet these pairings quietly work against the very nutrients that make sardines so powerful. When you mix sardines with refined carbs or sugary sides, your blood sugar rises quickly, and that spike triggers inflammation that cancels out much of the omega-3 benefits you were hoping to get. Instead of calming your arteries, this combination stresses them, tightening blood vessels and leaving you feeling heavier or more fatigued after the meal. Most seniors blame the fish for this tiredness, when in truth the problem comes from what they ate with it, not the sardines themselves. Your body needs a calm metabolic environment for omega-3 to work properly, and refined carbs create the opposite. A storm of glucose and insulin that thickens the blood and slows circulation. Even your joints can feel stiffer afterward, because inflammation rises quietly when fish oils and high glycemic foods collide. This is why some people feel bloated or sleepy after eating sardines, even though sardines alone are light and nourishing. When you pair them with the right foods, your body absorbs more nutrients. When you pair them with the wrong ones, your body ends up fighting itself. Sardines were traditionally eaten with fresh vegetables, lemon, herbs, or fermented sides. And there's a reason cultures kept those combinations for generations. They supported digestion instead of overwhelming it. Your stomach works more smoothly, your blood sugar stays stable, and the omega-3 can travel through your bloodstream without interruption. Even the heart feels the difference, because steady blood sugar means softer arteries, calmer vessels, and better oxygen delivery to your legs and brain. Changing the side dish may sound small, but it transforms the entire experience of eating sardines, turning a heavy meal into one that feels clean, energizing, and kind to your body. And once you taste that difference, the lightness, the clarity, the steady energy, you may never go back to the old pairings again. Mistake 4. Removing the skin and bones. Most people remove the skin and bones from sardines, believing they're just unwanted leftovers. Yet those parts carry the very nutrients that make sardines one of the healthiest foods for seniors. When you throw away the skin, you lose collagen, elastin, and natural omega-3 structures that support joint flexibility, artery softness, and skin healing in ways the meat alone cannot provide. And when you remove the soft, edible bones, you lose one of the most absorbable sources of calcium on Earth. Calcium that the aging body desperately needs to protect the spine, hips, and knees. Without these bones, sardines lose half of their strength, and what remains is only a fraction of the mineral support your body was supposed to receive. Skin and bones also contain natural phosphorus and magnesium, minerals that work together to strengthen muscles, support balance, and improve blood circulation to the legs. When seniors feel more leg cramps, more stiffness, or more weakness after meals, they rarely connect it to calcium or magnesium loss. Yet removing the bones is often the hidden cause. Even the brain benefits from these minerals because stable calcium levels support nerve function, helping memory, mood, and clarity stay sharp after 60. Sardine bones may be tiny, but they carry a kind of strength that supplements struggle to match, especially because your body absorbs them gently, naturally, and without strain. The skin, too, is a treasure people throw away without knowing. It holds antioxidants that reduce inflammation and protect your vessels from oxidative stress. Those antioxidants soften the inner lining of the arteries, making it easier for blood to travel down to the legs and feet, easing coldness, tingling, and slow circulation. And when you eat the fish whole, skin, bones, and all, something powerful happens. The nutrients work together exactly as nature designed, forming a harmony supplements can't replicate. Removing them disrupts that harmony, turning a superfood into an incomplete meal without the restorative magic it originally carried. But once you stop discarding the skin and bones, you unlock the full healing power of sardines, and your body feels the difference in ways you may notice within days. Mistake 3. Eating sardines at the wrong time of day. Most people eat sardines whenever they feel like it, yet the time of day you choose can completely change how your body responds to the oils, minerals, and proteins inside the fish. Your digestion slows down naturally in the evening, And when you eat oily fish at night, the heavy fats sit in your stomach longer than they should, creating pressure, bloating, and inflammation that quietly disrupts your sleep. Instead of absorbing the omega-3s fully, your body struggles to process them, leaving you with indigestion and weakening the very benefits you were hoping to gain. For seniors, this slowdown is even more noticeable because nighttime digestion is 30 to 50% weaker than it was in their younger years. When sardines are eaten late, the body stores more fat instead of burning it, and the oils that should help your heart end up feeling heavy in your chest or stomach. Some people even wake up feeling puffy, swollen, or sluggish, not knowing that it was the timing, not the fish, that caused the discomfort. The inflammatory load builds quietly through the night, raising cortisol the next morning and slowing circulation in the legs, making them feel colder, heavier, or stiffer than usual. And this is why so many people say, sardines don't sit well, when the problem was never the sardines, it was the moment they were eaten. Your body processes proteins and healthy fats far better in the first half of the day, when your digestive fire is stronger and your cells are waiting to use nutrients for energy. Eating sardines earlier helps omega-3 reach the bloodstream quickly, allowing your heart, arteries, brain, and joints to absorb their full healing power. Even your circulation improves, because the vessels relax more easily during active hours instead of tightening during sleep. This one shift, eating sardines at the right time, turns them from a heavy nighttime meal into a morning or midday superfood. And once you make this change, you may notice more energy, lighter digestion, and a calmer, stronger feeling in your whole body. Mistake 2, choosing the wrong type of sardines. Most people think all sardines are the same, yet the type you choose can dramatically change how your body reacts, from your digestion to your inflammation levels to how your joints feel the next morning. Sardines packed in soybean oil or vegetable oil blends may look convenient, but those oils are highly inflammatory, and they quietly cancel out the heart-protecting omega-3s that make sardines valuable in the first place. Instead of calming your arteries, these oils irritate them, creating a silent tension that raises blood pressure, slows circulation, and increases stiffness in the legs. Many seniors eat sardines faithfully, hoping to help their heart, without realizing the oil inside the can is quietly working against them. Even sardines packed in tomato sauce can be problematic, because the acidity irritates sensitive stomachs at night and increases reflux, making the meal feel heavier than it should. And flavored options, lemon pepper, chili, smoked, often contain preservatives and sodium levels high enough to overwhelm aging kidneys and cause swelling in the hands, feet, or under the eyes. What you want is sardines in water or olive oil, because these versions preserve the omega-3s without adding chemicals or inflammatory fats that stress your system. The difference in how your body feels afterward is undeniable. Lighter digestion, calmer chest, less bloating, and clearer energy. Choosing the right type also affects how well you absorb calcium from the soft bones and how efficiently the omega-3 travels through your bloodstream. Seniors often notice that their joints feel looser, their legs warmer, and their chest more comfortable when they switch from processed oils to olive oil-packed sardines. Even the taste becomes gentler, cleaner, softer, closer to the natural flavor of the fish, making it easier to enjoy them without heaviness. This tiny change can transform sardines from a meal that makes you feel uncomfortable into one that feels nourishing, balanced, and kind to your body. And once you feel that difference in your heart, your digestion, and your energy, you understand why choosing the right type is not a small detail. It is everything. Mistake 1, not balancing sardines with the right nutrients. Many people eat sardines believing the omega-3 inside is enough to transform their heart, their joints, and their circulation. Yet even the most powerful nutrient cannot work alone without the right partners. Omega-3 acts like a builder, but without antioxidants and fiber beside it. The body struggles to calm inflammation, move cholesterol, and deliver the oils to the tissues that need them most. When seniors eat sardines by themselves, with no fresh foods alongside, the omega-3 often gets blocked by oxidative stress, the silent rust that stiffens arteries and makes the legs feel heavy. This is why some people eat sardines faithfully, but see little improvement. Not because the fish is weak, but because the nutrients around it are missing. Your body needs vitamin C to help omega-3 enter the cells, yet most sardine meals contain none, leaving the oils floating in the bloodstream without reaching the heart or muscles. Your body also needs fiber to carry excess fats out of the system, and without it, the digestion becomes slower, heavier, and more uncomfortable after eating. Even your circulation relies on potassium and magnesium to relax blood vessels. But when sardines are eaten alone, the meal lacks the minerals that help blood move smoothly to your legs. A simple squeeze of lemon, a handful of greens, or a small portion of fermented vegetables can turn sardines from just fish into a complete healing meal. When you add these balancing foods, the oils glide into your tissues where they calm swelling, ease pressure in the chest, and bring warmth back into your feet and hands. Your digestion feels lighter because the body is no longer fighting the meal. It's cooperating with it. Your brain feels clearer. Your joints feel looser. And even your sleep can improve because inflammation is no longer building quietly in the background. This is the harmony your body has been waiting for. Sardines working together with the right nutrients instead of working alone. And once you experience that difference, you understand that the power of sardines doesn't come from the fish itself, but from the way the whole meal supports your body as one. Your body has carried you through so many seasons of life, and even now, it is still capable of healing when you feed it the right things in the right way. Sardines were never the problem. The small habits surrounding them were. The habits no one ever taught you to question. And once those habits shift, your digestion, your circulation, your heart, and even your energy begin to respond in ways you may not have felt in years. Healing doesn't always require something new. Sometimes it simply requires doing an old thing correctly. These 6 mistakes have held many seniors back from experiencing the true power of one of nature's most complete foods. But now that you understand them, you've unlocked a kind of nourishment your body has been waiting for, quietly and patiently. Little by little, meal by meal, your heart becomes lighter, your joints become calmer, and your circulation becomes warmer and more alive. And the beautiful part is this: none of these changes require force, pressure, or perfection. They only require awareness and gentle consistency. So as you move forward, honor your body by giving it what nourishes, not what overwhelms. Give it meals that lift you up instead of weighing you down, meals that help your heart instead of straining it. And remember that every mindful choice you make, even the smallest one, becomes a gift to your future self. Now I want to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and how old are you today? Type 1 in the comments if you learned something new, or 0 if you want more videos like this about the foods we trust every day. Don't forget to subscribe so we can keep walking this journey together, supporting your strength, your clarity, and your health with every video. And if you know someone who eats sardines often, share this with them. It might change the way they eat for the rest of their life. May your body stay strong, your mind stay calm, and your heart stay light.